See, Bulldogs does that, eats grass when he comes out. Come on in, Bulldog. Come on in. He knocked Mike over. That's nice that they get on. Bulldog. He loves it, look. Little nutter. For a lovely tailor. Well, ladies and gents, here we go at the old covert spot. Luckily Mike Smith can drop over today. We couldn't get David's permission, mate. We did have an invite, but it's just, time-wise, it's just too much, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got introducing Bryson, the gun dog, and Mr. Bulldog, as you know. Luckily, very luckily, these two chaps get on really well, don't they? Yeah. They just love it. He's not what he is. He's just... No, because what we did, mate, we took them for a quick walk, you know, outside on the green outside my house, and that was all good. I'll tell you what though, do you know when they sniff all their bits and that, I don't want to come back as a dog, mate. I want to come back as a Klingon. You know, seriously, I mean.
Yeah, I'm really pleased that humans don't greet each other that way.
Yeah, no. But I mean, if you're a dog duck and you can stick your nose up a lady's skirt and they don't, you know what I mean? So no, but it's no. I definitely want to come back as a Klingon or something, mate. But Rick, yeah, let's kind of wool weather in a little bit. Have a little tinker about with the bars. It's proper solid, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, do you know what I mean? And it's not like oldie worldy bushcrafty, but as you know, mate, I'm not cutting down nothing to make stuff like that. It's just the way it is. It's wood brought into the wood. And if somebody says, well, that's not bushcrafty, I'll just say, yeah, whatever.
Well, those sort of fence panels will weather in time.
Yes, mate, yeah. And best of well, that's just it.
I mean, if you was using those fence panels to sort of like block an area, then that would be a no-go because you know it looked so out of place.
Oh yes, mate, yeah.
But as a tabletop, it's
that's just there, mate, and it's proper solid, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm giving that a good old. He loves it, doesn't he? Well, anyway, mate, we've been here for like about 4 minutes, and we've not got a brew on the go. Well, bad skills. Yeah. Oh right, no, bring in one. Prior preparation on this. No, sir, no.
See, I'm drinking already.
I was going to have one, but you chipped me door. To show me this little fella. The second time I met you, mate, innit? Yeah, I like you. Yeah, I like him, Daddy's alright, yeah. Right, anyway, if we do anything more, mate, I don't know what, you know. Not really. I've got an idea. I want to make a sawhorse, you know, something you can saw up wood with. Seen a little design. I think it's not a bad idea, and it won't take too long. It's not too involved, and if we only get halfway, we only get halfway, you know. We've just come out for a proper chill day, mate, haven't we?
Well, that's the idea.
Yeah. Chill day and food. Anyway, ladies and gents, bring you back. I've got to stop saying that. I told you. Every time I press play, mate.
A bit low, I think.
Yeah, no. Every time I press play, you know, that is a bit low, mate. Right, ladies and gents, it's Coffee O'Clock light, and obviously there's that little titanium burner, because there was some talk on Kevin's chat about the old what fuel to use. Obviously you can use normal mess because they're mess burners, but you see there, that costs £1. I put it in this bottle because it's just slightly more robust and very squashy, is nail varnish remover, and I'll take it in there, ladies and gents, and there's got no problems with that. Using that, and it's lights first time. You know, like mess sometimes can be a bit difficult to light, especially when it's cold, but I don't think we've got any dramas on that, have we? Oh, let's pull that camera back. And with this thing, it's one of these like one of these steamer things or something, the wife said, like, but you know, it's the best windshield in the whole world. A bit difficult to carry in your pack, but it's just something that could be, again, put on that little pile. We've got Mr. Baldrick here. He's loving it. Baldrick. He loves it, just to be off and run free. Aldrich, what are you doing in that? He said, I'll kill this thing. Alright, Bryson, you alright? He said, you got any biscuits, mate? Sausages or anything like that? Scooby snacks. Look at you, you're cute, aren't you? Yeah. There's Mr. Baldy with his new friend. God, fucking proper realist, look at that. Very nice. Anyway, I'll shut and get a coffee down the neck. Right there, ladies and gents. Lovely little plumage there. Yeah, that's what it's called. I don't think there's any grey areas. That's done the business. So that's nail varnish remover. You know, get it in any shop for about £1 for just under half a litre. So that's £2 for a litre. And that's, you know, spot on really. And there's no grey areas on that, is there? I'm not going to touch that because I know that's hot. I've got to get my gloves on. So anyway, get a brew and get down in it. Ladies and gentlemen, as we used to, kit talk. As I say, Mike caught a sight of that in my last video. That's the Silky 180, and there's his Laplander. Polished leather. I've been sniffing that leather, it's quite nice as it goes. Nice little moniker on there. But yeah, so here's a little comparison on the two side by side. I am a lifelong Laplander fan, as we know. Used it in the armed forces, never really let me down. I think it was Norwegian guys, I can't remember now. We had I don't know, about 85 or so. Yeah, we swapped some kit. It's a slightly different handle than it is now, but there it is. There's the Silky, 25 quid, and that's around in the order of 19 to 20 quid, depending on where you get it, mate. But you know, I've been seduced, and I've been seduced by the way this thing works, ladies and gents. But yeah, there's the old two side by side, and there's very little to choose, mate, size-wise and weight-wise, really, mate. Very little to choose, isn't there? Very little to choose. But yep, I think. But once you get one of them in your hand, it's nice having a good, efficient tool in your hand, mate, isn't it? Go on, give it a bit of soy. You know you want to, don't you? Yeah, saw that little bit off there, mate.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. Because, well, I think you should saw it there and give it a couple of saws, can't you? Because, cuts on the backward stroke.
Yeah.
And that's quite effortless, mate, isn't it? You see what I mean by that?
Quite good. Right. Pass over there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not. It's just
yeah, it's about the same, but to be quite honest with you, I mean that my Laplander's probably what 3 years old, right? So it's been used quite a lot, as you can see, right? But that was effortless. Right? That was a little bit harder to do than that. Not a lot.
No, no.
This was easier to use than the.
Yeah, let's go, mate. That's a brilliant word. Yeah, it's just effortless, mate. Because, like I say, I'm not seduced by any fancy names or whatever, mate. But once I had Gary's in my hand, and you know, I got one via.
Careful what you say that.
Yeah, no, you kind of. Well, you can be seduced by it, mate, because they're really good bits of kit. That's all. I'm just gonna. I'll use that in a second to get me get a fire going there, mate. No, but yeah, so it's just nice to see them side by side there, mate. And on cue, there comes my airplane. So, ladies and gents, I'll see you later. The wood's rotten. It's banging into that, that's just rotten. Baldrick, what are you doing? Come over here then. Because Baldrick, don't you dare. He just rather surprised you by just jumping on top of you in the hammock, mate, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. He's got to learn some etiquette, like. Bless him. But I'll wake you up when the pie's done, mate, alright? Baldrick, you naughty puppy. And yeah, all I'm doing, ladies and gents, and the beauty of this, because it's got legs on it, is prepping a bit of wood to see if I can use it like as an oven type thing to warm up a pie. Alright, ladies and gents, yeah, just got that alight, no problems. Had to get to the dry wood because we had a good bit of rain last night. And yeah, she's coming along nicely. Let that settle in, put some bigger bits on, and then look at you, Mr. Baldrick over there. Baldrick, that's my bosher, don't eat the bosher. And then, ladies and gents, what I'm going to do, the food of gods and Vikings and ninjas and people who wear gorkas, a Fray Bentos pie. Just going to see if I can, obviously, unchip that and see if I can warm up a Fray Bentos pie. Food of gods. Always used to have these as a kid. But just see what I'm doing that. Just the very embryo. I mean, David Fair's my technical advisor. Will be watching this and thinking, no, I can't believe he's going to cook a pie. He's going to use an oven cooked pie. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to up my skills. And I do like the pastries on these things. Oh yes, meant to be fun, lovely jubbly. But yeah, all right, no worries. Bring you back. The two puppies are having great fun. Baldy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Baldy. Sure, I'm bored. Shoot the bear. Yeah, and while I can, just getting another coffee on. Yeah, that's very effective pot stand and windshield that. Well, ladies and gents, yeah, that's the old pie is on there. Fray Bentos. See if it burns me a bit. But yeah, so I'll let it sort of heat up, get some heat at the bottom. Or you go through to the meat and then whack that on top, and then just let the heat inside of it, i.e. like an oven, just heat the whole thing. That's quite nice. The old, oh yes, the old pie's enlarging a bit there, mate. You do cook them in the tin, don't you? Yeah. Just take the tin off and bung it in the oven, don't you? Not sure why that's having a bubble that side, but never mind. It's all experimental. I didn't realise it raised so much. But never mind. Oh, it's a puff pastry. Are you saying I've got puffy pastry? Oh. Dunno. But yeah, let's hope that's yummy. I don't care what it turns out like, I'm eating it because I'm starving. I've bung the lid on it now. Oh, Mr. Baldrick. Oh, he's a Jedi warrior. Or is there a Jaffa cake about? Just to keep that. I mean, I think the meats inside was heating up too fast, but because Mike said, how long does it? We had a look on the tin, mate, but I think it says like gas mark 9 or something, doesn't it? 25 minutes. Didn't really help, did it? No. No. But that's certainly proper getting hot there, so hopefully it's going to be like an oven. I mean, I don't know, but there's only one way to find out. Just come out and do it, and that's what I'm doing, ladies and gents. And I'm like proper starving. I could eat a scabby horse. Okay. Right, ladies and gents, we still see the heat coming out, which is good. We've been a bit not lifting it up because we don't know what's what, and no. Very, very hot, so the oven's working, because this is like, you know, like where no man has gone before in it, you know, and certainly when we do the cooking, because as you know, Mike, normally when we're out that.
I must admit, Eddie, right, this is a first for you, because you never cook in the field.
Not really, mate, don't I? I just, wait around and with my puppy face till somebody feeds me, don't I? But yeah, David.
You do dibbles on sausages.
I do, as it goes,
Yeah.
mate. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, mate. Yeah. But here we go, ladies and gents. No, where no man has gone before. So.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, oh, I've just got a little movement in my pants there. Oh yes, it's probably going to be a bit hot.
Well, I've got to say this though, David. He'll be cooking bread soon.
I've got some of that, mate. But yeah, as they say in the army, slowly, slowly, catchy monkey. Yeah, don't run before you can walk on that. Like.
No.
But I tell you what, that has worked though, mate, isn't it?
It has, yeah.
A little bit on there just to get the heat inside of it, and then whacked it on. I just love that pastry. Like, this is the food of God. Vikings conquered the world on this. The Normans and the Saxons, they couldn't have it, right? But yeah, and ninjas, and blokes who wear gulpers. So I think the only thing I've got to do on that now, mate, is we shall capture that being cut, mate.
Yeah.
Posterity, because we have to do it, because like Carlisle will be like all over this now. You know what I mean? He'll be like proper impressed when it. That bloke, right, Carlisle, can do custard in the field, and I can't even do it on the actual stove, and I'm, you know what I mean, continually stirring it. You know, it takes it half an hour to wash the pan, but oh no. But yeah, I think as we go there, mate, let's have a little, get me Harry Dyke out and poke. Oh, that is proper. You know, it's gone down there, mate.
Yep.
No, I'm more than happy that's hot enough inside.
Yep.
Oh, tastes lovely. Right, so there, ladies and gents. Got to get that down my neck now. Oh, bullshit, you're in for a treat. Oh, am I dead? Oh, it's the first, mate. First of many.
He's so chuffed.
Oh, I am, is it? Well, it's better than, well, I didn't hope for too much, mate. But there again, if I'm in a situation where there's not a lot of grub around, I don't moan, I just crack on and get on with it.
That's right.
As long as I can have a brew, you know what I mean? But that's like a food of gods, apart from bacon, of course. Ladies and gents, you just really need smell-o-vision. I think I can tempt you with a wee bit of that, mate, can I?
No, I'm alright, mate.
No? Sorry. Fair enough.
I do like steak. No, I must admit, I do like steak pie, but...
I think that was minced beef and onion, wasn't it? Yeah, minced beef and onion. But yeah, it's a chicken one at home, isn't it? It's fragrant, isn't it, mate? But yeah, no, nice one. Just having that for prosperity, because this might be the first and last time. You know what I mean? I'm not really a Egon Ronay or whatever, am I? Oh, right there, ladies. Yeah, the cutting of the pie and all that was done on Mike's film and that. But oh yes, that's very nice in there. But yeah, there you go. I cooked my first pie in. I'm like a little kid, ain't I? Mrs. Dykewood won't believe it, so you can do that at home now. I'll be like, yeah, box at Oscar. Anyway, ladies and gents, yeah, cooked my first pie like a little kid, ain't I? Oh, ladies and gents, the old proof is in the pudding there. That didn't last long in there, and only because it's on like the direct heat, which, as Mike says, we're gonna like lift it up next time. We talked about how we're gonna do there. There's a little bit of burnage at the bottom, which isn't really a great big problem. But the only problem was that it tasted so nice, but it's just so little in the end, mate, isn't it? I need like a big mega Viking one, like, you know what I mean? A Spetsnaz pie or something. That's what I need. But yeah, no, it's done the job, and certainly went down the old cake hole. Just wasn't a lot of it. But then once I start eating them, I am a gutsy little so and so. But yeah, job done. You see Bryson, he's got his bit.
Come on.
Ball.
Play ball.
They got on all right, ain't they, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little git. Come here.
Paul just says, "Where's my stick? Where's my snappy stick?" Paul, you go and get a snappy stick. So, he's got my stick.
enough. Because he hasn't got his...
Oh, it's because I've got the camera on, mate, that's why.
I haven't been doing that all the time.
No.
Well, quick down. Come here. I'll find it. I'll get it. Go on. Oh dear. I've got to find it for you again.
I've had my little hammock up. Don't get in it because I'll go to sleep. Like I say, still using that. I meant to change it into the smaller Bergen because I want to do a few mods on that, but I'm just too lazy to. I'll see if I can get it done this week. Job done, ladies and gents. Bit old, don't want to be bending down no more. That's quite solid actually as a rock. This is green, the old nylon string from the old pound shop. I must admit it really does bind in tight there. I'm finding this better than a paracord. I say it's grey, so it ain't, it's either grey or light green. I went for the grey, but yeah, just feel I've got something done today. I'll just try and do something every time I come over. So, and I go, let's get some, because David Fairs as well. Me doing firewood, he's like, nah, I must be dreaming. But seriously, cutting with this saw, I think Mike come up with his, really is effortless. One. Right, do a couple more ladies just to give it a bit of a test and well, I don't know if I'll get another brew on. Yep. Have a little bit of this wood. This wood's good. It's really lightweight wood, but it doesn't burn nice. Makes nice coals as well. I think I'm going to do, because this bit slips down this way, ladies and gents, I think another one from there up to there, so I've got another upright to pull it against. Bring you back, just had a little tightwood idea, I want to act on it before I forget about it, and I don't have to have them good ideas, so hang fire, ladies and gents. Right, ladies and gents, that's the old standard one there, but when you've got a big log on, that's fine there, but as you go that way, this bit drops down a little bit, so what I'm thinking there is make it a little bit more stable, put that to there, so I've still got support here, so I'm going to lash it there and there, and I'll bring it back, ladies and gents. Yeah, I think that's not a bad little idea, that, just one there, so that's the smallest bit, you know, and by the time you've cut that bit, you won't, yeah, spot on, just find a bit of wood that will just fit that nicely. Well, that's, yeah, you can see that. Yeah, try and bring it back. Yeah, ladies and gents, I've just stuck another one on there. Just brought it up there. Comes into a nice little arc there. So as it's getting smaller, you can, even a small bit of wood, you've still got 3 points of contact on it. And that for me is spot on there. That'll cut in there, no worries. That's a little improvement to me, my sawhorse. I just said I'd like to build something every time I come over, and this is what it's been today. But I've made use of, that's just recycled wood. Used to be that old rickety chair that was kind of just had its days. And I cut other bits from the wood pile. So yeah, job done. Making sawing wood now easier. I don't have to bend over. I've done enough bending over in my life. Hold on, my boy, you know it. But that said, could have been in the Navy. A nice bit of birch there. Oh, nice one. Anyway, ladies and gents, yeah, job done. That'll do. No worries with that whatsoever. And just on that little idea that occurred to me, obviously I've just chopped up some wood, some kindling. Going to stick it all in there. It's going to be a nice big pile in there. Put that lid on it. For the next time I turn up there, prior preparation and planning, got plenty of wood to get that going. Only because it was wet, so, but we had to obviously, you know, play about with the fire earlier on. We got it done, and that's all part of it. But that's just nice little dry wood straw, as well as, well, so I can do a Fray Bentos pie in. I just need a bigger pie now, that's all. And there's Mr. Baldrick, look, he sat there. What you doing, Baldrick? What you doing? You want to go home now, didn't you? He said, yeah. You alright, mate? Yeah. You like coming in woods, didn't you? You did. Did you have some bacon today? No, I didn't get no bacon. Got a bit of pie though, didn't you? Actually, you didn't, as it goes, Baldrick, because, well, I just troughed it. Baldrick, that's probably why he's ignoring me now. Didn't you get no pie? Oh, bless. I'll give you a Yorkshire pudding and a roast potato when I get home. Well, alright, Dad. Ooh, coming in, Balls. Mr. Ball, he wants to be famous. Right, ladies and gents, yeah, just waiting for pick-up. Had a proper nice little chill day over there. Really nice to see Mike Smith. Shame couldn't get over to David's permission. Shovel Wiki Paul was there, haven't seen him for a while, and David himself obviously. Yeah, but yeah, ticked a few boxes today, and yeah, just waiting for pick up. I just want to say, I really appreciate everybody kind of watching my films, commenting and so forth. I think it's been sort of doing the rounds of lately as to why people do or have a YouTube channel, so it's caused me to think a little bit. And ladies and gents, I'll tell you what, I have not got a reason, because I ain't passing this sort of stuff on to me grandkids or anything. I'll do it probably because I like it, enjoy it. I don't always film every time I come out. But yeah, I just do it because I want to do it, because there's a lot of people saying, oh, people should have this content or that content or whatever. I just kind of do what I want, and what I mean by that is, again, somebody's Sandy's into the paragliding and all that, and somebody said, well, you know, it's nice to do some more camping and that. Well, you know, I think it's people's channels is to do what they want, because people have always got the, you know, crack on to the next video. And sometimes I do that. I have a number of people I enjoy watching and so forth. And it's these sub things and that, oh, this, oh. Please, ladies and gents, you know, I haven't got a clue how many subs I got. Oh. I'll bring you back. True to form, every time I put the old camera on, aeroplane takes off. No, subs. I think when I initially started my YouTube channel, I've been watching it for a bit as well. There was a little thing in the settings, I turned it off, so I just don't know how many subs I've got. Literally, because it is just a number. For me, YouTube, doing this is all about the friendships I make, the knowledge I gather, sometimes pass on. I have no great big claims to fame. And there's always something I found not unusual that people would like the sub giveaways. As people know, I don't enter them because I don't do them. I like to shoot off a bit of kit or make something for somebody every now and again, at my leisure, at my choosing, if that makes sense, because I have no real want or need to increase the number of subs. I don't ever intend putting adverts on or stuff like that, And sometimes when people do, it makes me less inclined to watch the whole film, or sometimes I just fast forward or whatever. But that's up to them, that's their channel. If they want to do complete reviews all the time, then you can either watch it or not. But all I want to do is a little documentation. I know my missus likes watching the old films, and especially when Mr. Baldrick's in it, and he's a bit tired today, and he's had a proper old day in the woods. I know his Dickie Bo's a bit girly, but he says, "Bollocks, my mum got me that." You did, didn't you? Yeah. So yeah, if anybody said, the generosity of people on, in this community and on YouTube itself is absolutely astounding. And I like to think, in all cases, I can't remember any, I haven't, been able to reciprocate or, give something back, if that makes sense. Because that's always, still to this day, very much humbles me and gobsmacks me. But for me, I'm not worried if people put that thumbs down, because it just means you didn't like the film, and that's I'm not here. This is the point I'm trying to make. I'm not here with an expectation of filming stuff so I get more people watching me films, or I get a bigger sub count, or any such thing, if that makes sense. I think everything I've reviewed so far, I say just showed you. The latest thing I've got there is the old Silky Boy 180, and it don't matter to me, no skin off my nose if you buy it or not, but I tell you what, full of dosh, heck of a bit of kit. And what I do like, and I will always reserve the right to do, is either make stuff which is either equal to, or at times can better the stuff you buy, or buying stuff that's just as good, but you don't have to spend a lot of money. I think the latest one is, it's still under £12 and that, the stainless steel water bottle and cup. I think it was 22 quid as opposed to in the order of 50 something. And I always like to do that, and that's what I always do. Pure, absolutely top of the range bushcrafting trousers for £32. Percussion ones or whatever, the French ones and that. Not got them on today because I've got my Gawkers on. But yes, ladies and gents, so I'm just doing my YouTube channel because it suits me, it pleases me. The result of this is I've been the beneficiary of outstanding and gobsmacking generosity. The friendships I made are very, very important and very, very dear to me. That's people that I don't see all the time, and the people that I do see, as and when, time allows. Like Mike today, Paul, David, again, I'm not going to, run through a list of names. I haven't seen Big Martin for a while. If you're there, big fella, come on, mate, get yourself out. Really missing your company and your humour, mate, your humour, because people say me and you bounce off each other, and we do, because that's something else that I've received a lot of good feedback. One gentleman will always stick with me, never communicated with me before, at Edel, come up to me and said this and that, I've got a bit of PSD going on, and my mate put me onto your films. I started watching them, and it's the old soldier-like, squaddy type humour. So it's certainly helped him, give him a bit of a laugh and remind him of the times when you're in the service when it's better. Love, yeah, the crack, the interaction, the friendships I've made, and I wouldn't have done that without YouTube. So perhaps I do have a reason for a YouTube channel, if that makes sense. I'm not very technically minded. I get my films up there and that's it. A little bit of editing, but with me it's the good, the bad and the ugly. But yeah, ladies and gents, so my YouTube channel, it's going in no particular direction. I've got no real great need or want to increase my sub base. I do not want to be affiliated with any company and then have to push all their products and say good things about stuff. Where it's probably, well, I like to find cheaper stuff that I've paid for. It does the business, and then let your eyes be your guide. You make a decision whether you want to buy the gear or not. But as you know, probably like me, I always ain't got a load of money left at the end of the month, because I'm just, I like that phrase, your normal geezer or your common man. Look at him. So yeah, ladies and gents, just waiting for a pick-up, drinking the old coffee. We'll have a ciggy in a minute. A little bit of building today, had a cracking day. The best part of the day was meeting up with Mike again, having a good old chinwag. Like I say, so I couldn't go with David's permission and that. With the time frame, Mike's gone a long time. He's been gone about an hour and a half, 2 hours now. And that's what he could do. It was really nice to see him again. But if we'd have gone down to David's, which is a bit of a drive, with an hour there and an hour back, we'd have had a cup of tin of bun, and so don't think me rude, David. We'll have to catch up with you again. And, you know, Paul Skellen. Dun, 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 dun. Shovel wrecking. Oh, what I did do, I found a new bit of film, but it's from the summer when there was 4 of us here. So I'll try, you know, it'll be a lot of lost footage. I managed to get it to download to an SD card, so I may put that up. Anyway, ladies and gents, I've got another aeroplane there, because I'll tell you what, I'm getting proper annoyed with these. Yeah, it's part of the covert spot, but I just think I need to go over there, sneaky beaky one night, and do a bit of overtime, because I can do commando raids now, because I've got the Inquisition woolly hat. You can't do a commando raid unless you've got a woolly hat. You'll fail. Anyway, ladies and gents, if you've watched me this far, really appreciate you taking the time out to watch me films. Take care, everybody, and yeah, be safe. Quite a GPMG and about 800. Target screen went hit. Anyway, ladies and gents, take care. Yeah, ladies and gents, earlier on I just showed about the old way I like the drop loop, because it gives me movement. This is just the old pouch I made, but this way of attaching something easily to your belt without even taking the belt off. Used to have all my pouches, because I made them, done like that in the army. Once that's down there and that's pressing against your body, there's no way that's coming undone. But I'm going to attempt just to show you how I get that done. So, I'm hoping there's a belt I've put on especially for the occasion. Open that up. Open that up. That bit goes up right underneath the belt. Like that. And that bit comes over the belt. And is pulled down. And that is now on the belt, ladies and gents. And as you can see, that's against my body and there's no way that's coming off. Just a cracking little idea and a way. So I want to take it off now and I want to attach it to a Bergen or another piece of kit. I haven't got to be taking belts off and all sorts. All I need to do is this, as you can see. And that's it, ladies and gents. Cracking little idea. And as far as I know, I've seen that replicated somewhere else before. Because I sent a pouch I'd made away to have it done by SASS, which is in Lancashire. They kind of adopted that method of closure before the mollies and all that come in, which are way far too heavy as well anyway. But yeah, not a bad little way of being able to attach or detach something very, very quickly to a belt. And obviously I've done that for a military belt, so that's no worries. And inside that sexy little silky saw that I'm actually loving. So, no worries, ladies and gents. I hope that come out. Take care. Alright, ladies and gents, yeah. Just gonna get that on my back now. Get my dog and chip off. The old chair and that, and yeah, got something done today. Got a proper sawing horse done, which is something needed. Looks a bit rickety, I must admit, but it's ever so solid. Like I say, we ain't got to bend down now because we're old boys to saw a bit of wood. It's been a nice day over here. So the sun's literally just setting over that horizon, which is ever so nice. But yeah, it don't take long for the old leaves to drop off the trees and it becomes a bit barren, does it? But yeah, that's just the covert spot. A few bits just under there. And going to wake Mr. Baldrick up. Mr. Baldrick. Oh, alright, Dad. We going? Alright. And I'm going to shoot off now because me boss, me Cosa Nostra, the boss of bosses, is on the way down to pick me up. So everybody, take care and look after yourself.